Hello there, people. Let's have a little chat, shall we? In, on and gone video number 17 is here. It is running. We are on. These are the videos where I tell you about what is coming into the shop, what is in the shop, okay, or what is on the shop, okay. In the shop basically means it's dropping next week. It's not in there at the moment. And also what has gone from the shop. And when I say gone, I mean things that are sold within 7 days after being promoted on eBay at 2%. My name is James Smith and I run channel JR74. Okay, so let's get straight into this, shall we? And let's discuss firstly what has gone. I always start with what has gone, and I'm talking to you tonight with a massive smile and grin on my face because I have broken that glass ceiling of 10 products. Yep, last week it was 11 products, so I broke it by one. I didn't just match it, I smashed it. Okay, well, by one. Let's find out what went quickly. So a lot of these are to do with the H word, the H word being hobbies. Okay, I say in so many of my videos, it's hobby stuff that sells and sells well. And the first product that I'm going to talk to you about was a pair of Catman women's walking trousers. And what was good about these was that they were zip-offs. You might have seen them. They are trousers that can be converted into shorts. They've got zips halfway down the leg. Okay, really popular. And these went really quickly. And the good thing was that I bought them for £1.50. Okay, that's what I sourced them for. And I took an offer of £10 on them. That gave me back £8.21 after postage fees. And that gave me in total 447%. So that is a really strong start. There's a couple that I'm going to tell you about today that's even stronger than that. Okay, so yeah, really pleased. Secondly, the quarter zips, jumpers like this, okay, are in demand. This is a nice sort of like waffle knit weird fish quarter zip. These, if you got one of these will sell. These will sell nicely. But I had a nice large Tommy Hilfiger quarter zip. Got it for £3. Again, took an offer of 10. That gave me £8.05 back. Okay. I should think that because the last one I sold for 10 and I got £8.21 back. But the difference there is because I promote at 2%. One of them might have come with the promotion applied to it and one might have come without it applied to it. Basically, when you promote on eBay, depending on how much you promote at, you can go up to 12%. But basically, if you don't promote, it will be on the eBay shop. That's it. If you promote at 2%, eBay will then put your product out there on a few other websites, or maybe promote it a little bit higher up its listings. If you pay more, it might go even higher up the listings and be out on more websites. It's totally and utterly really related to the amount that you promote it at. Now, some of the things that you sell will come with the promotion fee, some won't. The ones that won't are those that are found just purely on people doing a search for it. So it is really important to get that title in your eBay correct and get as much detail in it as possible. You've got to put yourself in the mindset of somebody wanting it. What would they type in? Okay, but the Tommy Hilfiger top, as I said, got it for or bought it for 3, sold it for 10. £8.05 back, and that's 168%. So great, even better. Okay, you know, it's over 100%. So really pleased with that one as well. Next one was a bit of a punt. I did put myself out there. Wasn't quite sure about how these would do, but it was one of those products where you've got to just see how they do. Yeah, I was prepared to get it because I got it for £3. It was only £3, so I was prepared to take the chance. They were a pair of Queensland Reds rugby union shorts. Queensland Reds being an Australian team. I'm saying rugby union. I don't know if Queensland Reds are rugby union or rugby league. I don't know. Okay. But anyway, they're a rugby team in Australia from Queensland. And that went well. Okay. I took an offer on those of £8. And I think that was on the very same day that I put them on. So don't be put off with worldwide teams, because, you know, coming from, I come from the North London area myself. I was, you know, raised in Hertfordshire. And I know that in London, there's plenty of Aussies, absolutely loads of Aussies in London. So, you know, they would see this, and probably it would stir some nostalgia within them to actually get those shorts. But yeah, they went, and they went really quick. £8, as I said. So I got back on those £7.78. And that gave me a profit of 159%. So again, over 100%, really pleased. Next up, vintage Nike. These Nikes were from the 2000s. Yeah, I haven't got it all programmed into my head as to what each product is from. I use Google Lens, but I saw these, and they were a nice pair of track bottoms. Because they also had zip pockets on them. They weren't loose pockets, they were zip pockets. And they also had the zips at the bottom as well, so you could slip them over a pair of trainers or take them off easily. So they had a lot going for them, and yet they sold really quickly because they were in good condition as well. Your photos have got to show the condition that they're in. So yeah, I got these for £3, and I did really well on these. I took an offer of 14, 11.47 back, or £11.47 back, 282%. Boom. Okay, great. Really, really good. Really, really pleased. So the first four that I mentioned there have all been above 100%. So yeah, it has been a really strong week this week. Really pleased. I mean, it is the first week in September, okay, when these were bought. So it could be that normally when months change, the sales normally go up a little bit. Sales then dip in the middle of the month, because if you think about it, if you're looking at your budget, say like if it's the end of the month, if you get paid monthly, you got a bit of money left over, then yeah, you can go and, oh yeah, I need one of those. I'll go on eBay, have a look. Or if you've just been paid, that's when you're likely to buy something as well. Okay, so starts and ends of months are usually quite good, and that is definitely shown here. I always say, okay, I'm saying I always say, okay, watch some of them other videos and you'll see me say it, as well as saying it right now, okay, that if something is priced in a charity shop slightly above what the other ones are, okay, don't let that put you off. Have a look on your phone, all right, get your phone out, see how much they go for on eBay. What the charity shop is doing for you is basically identifying for you, without you having to try, that that is a desired sought after product. Some of them, they price silly, okay? I was in a charity shop quite recently where they were pricing Tommy Hilfiger stuff at like £15, and I've just told you that I got it for £3. So, you know, different charity shops price at different things. Some don't even look at the labels. Some will just put them in and just price all jumpers the same, no matter what they are. They're the ones you want to find, okay? But yeah, this was a Ralph Lauren quilted gilet, okay? And I paid £12 for this, and I managed to sell it for 28. Now, again, I've seen them on eBay for 60. All right, so really that should tell you that even though you've seen it for a price on eBay, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to go at that price. For me to hold out and for this to go for 60 quid, to be honest with you, I don't think it would have done. Okay, I would almost certainly have taken an offer on it. But I was pleased there. As I say, got it for 12, sold it for 28, you know, within the week. You've got to take that. Of course you're going to take that, okay? I keep saying, if you were an investor, like on the stock markets or whatever, okay, and somebody offered you a profit of 89% within 7 days, you would take it. It's the same here, okay? So I got it for 12, sold it for 28, £22.65 back, which was 89%. Boom, okay? Not quite the 100, but still pleased with that, still pleased. Next one, really, really strong brand and trousers in good condition because the photographs showed it. Okay, Rohan. All right, pair of Rohan Century trousers. All right, again, sourced for a really good price, £3.25. Sold them for a tenner, £8.21 back, 152%. Okay, Rohan sell and Rohan sell really, really well. And also, they're quite easy to identify because if you look on the labels in Rohan products, they sort of like, they name like all the different types of products. This was known as Rohan Century. So it's actually written on the label Rohan, and then underneath it says Century. Okay, Sentry. So, you know, they're really, really good products to sell because people know what they are buying. Okay, I'm pretty sure the buyer would either have known about Rohan Century trousers or had a pair themselves and they wanted another pair. All right, so yeah, really, really pleased with that. Have I given you the figures? I can't remember if I've given the figures or not, but I got them for, I'll repeat them if I've given, apologies if I already have. I got them for £3.25, sold them for 10, £8.21 back, 152%. Boom. Marks and Spencer's. Marks and Spencer's. Everybody loves Marks and Spencer's, as Alexis Sale used to say. Now, this was a pair of wool and cashmere trousers. The collar's the only range. Okay, I got them for a £5, but really, it's sort of like they are a better pair of trousers than your average office trousers. Okay, somebody made me an offer of £9. I got £6.90 back on them, 38%. Okay, now that markup isn't as high as the other ones that I've been mentioning, but, and I keep saying this, really the product is just as important because it's an algorithm ticker. It just keeps things selling. To me, really, as long as I'm selling at a profit, okay, then I'm happy. Obviously, I'm happier the higher up the scale you go, okay, because I've got some that I'm going to tell you about that are really good finds later on, okay, but this is just as important because these are quite plentiful, okay, so if you can source them at a decent price, you can certainly use them as like a building block or a foundation for your shop because they sell, okay, they sell well, they sell quickly, and you know they're going to make a profit. This next one was a John Lewis silk and linen jacket. Okay, I think I referred to it as a Monty Don jacket because Monty does wear these types of jackets whenever he's on the telly with his old neckerchief as well. I do like a bit of Gardener's World. Okay, I might be showing my age here, but my God, is it a relaxing program? Yeah, when I was in the if I could go back 20, 30 years now and see myself and then myself actually watching me say this, I'd be like, what are you, Smithy, what are you talking about? Okay, put the football on. But the wife, like Mrs. S, likes Gardener's World, and I'm quite happy to sit down with her and watch Frosty and Monty go around their gardens, planting stuff and just talking about stuff. And now, really, I could quite happily be in a garden centre just sitting in the corner with a brew. I'm happy, okay? That is a very happy place to be. But would I be wearing a jacket like this? Who knows? Who knows? But this one didn't fit me. If it did fit me, I think I might have had it. But again, it was one of those that was priced quite high. This was priced at £11. So that got my attention. Why they priced it at this? But, you know, straight away you could see it was a silk and linen jacket. Went on eBay, saw that they went for about 30 quid. Managed to get this one sold for 20, okay? And so that got me £16.58 back, 51% profit, okay? Happy with that. Yeah, maybe if I would have held out a bit longer, I could have got the 30. But to be quite honest with you, and I've said this so many times, I would rather get the money back and reinvest it in something else instead of leaving it here for a few months on my shelves, you know, taking up space. I want them in, I want them gone, okay? And if it's making me 51%, I'm happy with that. Next, I am really, really pleased with this one because I am beginning to take on more and more ladies' shoes. Okay, Hotter is a very, very strong brand. Okay, and you know I'm being serious about it because I start to talk slowly. But it's a great brand. And what I've done, really, what I'm finding is that I'm selling it to the same people. Okay, it's the same people that are buying the stuff, seeing the quality, because I'm making sure that they're in good nick. If they're a little bit ropey, I leave them. All right, I make sure they're in good nick so that the customer gets them. Oh Christ, they're nice, and then they go back on my shop to see if I've got some more. All right, and that's beginning to happen. These were a good size as well. These were a size 4. I'm picking up a lot between size 4 and 5 because really there's a lot of ladies with size 4 or 5 feet. Okay, yep, some are bigger, okay, some smaller, all right, but 4 or 5 seems to be the a good size to have. Okay, but Hotter, really strong brand, and I think that's been based upon these shoes being of good quality and being comfortable. Okay, they've really built up a good following, such as Skechers as well. Okay, Skechers has built up a good following too. Okay, because many people comment on the fact that they are a comfortable shoe. So Hotter, Skechers, if you can find those at a good price in decent condition, you're onto a bit of a profit there. I picked these up for $5.99, sold them for £12, £9.76 back, 62%. Okay, that's good. Pleased. Now, the last two I'm going to tell you about are cracking finds that got me over 1,000%. Okay, so, you know, not only do I have those that are giving me 50, 60% that I'm telling you about, the algorithm tickers, the foundations of the shop, these ones are the ones which are further up the shop, and they do come along less frequently, but when they do come along, it does remind you, oh, you feel good because you've sort of like, you've identified it, you know they're worth a bit, and you've got the money back as well. You've done something with them. The first one was a Low Pro camera bag. It was a Passport Sling camera bag, and I picked that up for £1.50 and managed to sell it for £21.53. Oh no, sorry, £25. Okay, I got £21.53 back, which gave me 1335%, 1335% markup. Really happy with that. Okay, really happy. That was a good find. When I saw it there, I was like, ooh, okay. And then I saw the Low Pro badge and I thought, oh, great, rock on. Okay, I think I mentioned before that camera bags do sell, and they do sell well, but it really depends on the brand. Okay, people that buy camera bags are very picky about their brands. Low Pro is a good brand to have. Okay, and finally, Icebreaker. Okay, ooh, bit of thunder. I don't know if you can hear that. It is raining outside. Okay, bit of a clap there. Got a bit of warm. It has been quite warm today. Yeah, an Icebreaker merino wool t-shirt. All right, now £2 I picked this up for, and these are base layers. These are oh yeah, and this one, it had the tags as well. It was brand new with tags. I mean, you're looking at about £40 for things like this. Merino wool is a really good base layer because it's breathable, but it's also damn warm. So the hikers and the walkers really like it. And it's a natural fibre as well, so that's even better. Okay, it ticks a lot of boxes, merino wool. As I say, I paid £2 for it, sold it for 25, got £22.14 back, which is 1,070% profit. Okay, so all of those 11 things, okay, absolutely fantastic week last week. All of those cost me £51.24. Okay, and I managed to sell at £143.28. So there's some really good sales there, really strong selling figures. You'll have some weeks where, you know, it could be about, on the 7-day sellers, could be about £30 profit, but this one much better. Profit of £92.04 with an average markup of 350%. So yeah, fantastic. Okay, really good week, and I'm pleased because I can tell you about the week. All right, it's probably been, from all the videos that I've done, okay, we're up to video 17 now. This is probably the strongest 7-day sales that I've been telling you about. So yeah, And I believe that is down to hard work. Okay, I have, yeah, consistency. All right, I have listed now. I've managed to list every single day since about last May. We're now early September. Okay, and you know, you can, I'm not like every single night putting them on. You can schedule the listings. I think I've mentioned this before. But yeah, it's, if there's one thing that eBay does, it rewards hard work. I did a series of 4 videos. Okay, have a look on the videos underneath. All right, or have a look on my channel and find the videos about 20 reasons to do eBay. Okay, and one of the reasons that I gave was the fact that it rewards hard work. If you put the effort in, it certainly does give it back to you. And it's not just me saying that. Okay, there's quite a few YouTubers who cover eBay who say exactly the same thing. All right, so that is the gone. Okay, the on, please look at my shop link below. Okay, and you will see all the products that I have. I think I'm at the moment at about 180 products. Okay, it's beginning to grow, but quite slowly though. Over the past couple of weeks, I've managed to put 3 things on every single day. Okay, because I've done a lot of sourcing over the summer, and yeah, it's beginning to come good, So let's step into the future slightly, probably to tomorrow. Okay, and have a look at what's dropping into the shop this week. All right, you there? Hello there. Yep, we're in the future now. Okay, it's a nice Sunday afternoon. Just been speaking to the lovely Mrs. S, and we are going to do a shed sort next Saturday. Okay, because I need, there's some of the stock that's coming in now. It's beginning to sort of like, I feel like that thing in Star Wars where they're stuck in that compressor thing, and the walls are coming in on them. Okay, it's beginning to feel a bit like that. Now, there's one wall there, there's the other wall there. Okay, it's starting to come in, so we need to get a little bit of reorganization, shall we say, and some of the things need to go. Now, also, I'm going to mention this as well. The business is growing. Okay, and I'm really, really pleased with this. How do I know it's growing? Well, what I do is I divide the years into 52 weeks, and then compare like the week of this year in terms of sales to the week, the corresponding week of last year. Now, I started doing this in week 40 of 2022. Okay, so that's the date, that's how much the data goes back to. So I'm nearly at 2 years worth of data for this. But for this year alone, I'm currently on week, let's have a think, it would be 36. Okay, from the maths in my head, then just quick amount of maths. And what I was adding up was the fact that 23 of those weeks have been the most amount of money I've made in that week, and only 13 of those weeks I made more money last year. A lot of those 13 weeks as well has only been by a couple of quid, and a lot of the 23 weeks has been by quite a substantial amount. So yeah, the business is growing. That's a good way of seeing whether your business is growing or not. Okay, you can, on eBay, you can get paid as soon as the buyer gives you the money for the product. Okay, so basically if you're selling stuff every day, you're going to have stuff coming in, money coming in every day from eBay. You can also set it up to pay you weekly, or you can set it up to pay you monthly. I do weekly, so that I can then each week I can check and then actually put the figures against last year's figures of the corresponding week. Okay, that's quite a good way of doing it. All right, so nice little tip for you there. As I say, I want to educate. All right, we want to educate. Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you some of the things that are going to drop in the store this week that I think are products that will make me a profit. Okay, I'm going to tell you what they are, why I think they're good sellers, how much I paid for them, and how much I'm going to put them on for. Okay, and hopefully we'll see a profit. Hopefully they will be in the video in 2 weeks' time in the gone section of In, On, and Gone. Right, so the on is in the link below. Okay, have a look at that. That is my store, but we're now going to have a look at the in. for this week. Right, first thing I'm going to show you, really nice Nike running top. You can see it's white. You know, we've got a decal there on the front. We've got a decal on the back by the neck. The lower part of the back has got like the wicking sort of material there, and the upper part has got the it's not the wicking material, but it's sort of like, I would say it's wicking material but with much smaller holes. All right, is the way that I would describe it. This is nice because I would say that this is a long sleeve top, and say like if you're doing a bit of winter running, you can certainly put a base layer underneath this, or use it. Yeah, you could put a t-shirt over this, use it as a base layer. Okay, you can maybe use it as both, but it's white, and white is a very good selling color. But you do have to check if there's any marks or stains on it, because obviously, you know, that shows up so much on white, and this hasn't got any. It is in cracking condition. All right, so I'm really pleased. You can tell by looking at the label there. All right, I always check the quality of the print on the inside label here. Really, that's a giveaway in terms of how many times it's been worn. This is a medium size one, so yeah, that's going on. This only cost me £3.75. This is going to go on between 10 and 12. I'm expecting this one to sell quite quickly. All right, nice start for the week. Next up, we started with a bit of running. We're now into a little bit of walking, hiking type things. Montana, how you would say it, I don't know, but it's a good walking brand, and I've got here two nice base t-shirts. This one, they're both extra large. This one's grey. Okay, you can see there on the label. All right, again, nice decal on the breast there. Okay, grey with a little bit of red stitching on the armpit and down. You'll be able to see that on the photos, and also blue here. Okay, nice blue one as well. This one's the same size, extra large. Now, when you got two like this, it's like, do you sell them as a pair or do you sell them separately? I would say sell them separately. They go quicker if you sell them separately. If you sell them as a pair, it does take longer. In the past, I have put t-shirts on as pairs if they're made by the same brand and of the same size, but like two different colors. And the person has got to like both of them, and that is actually quite rare. It's like the person is either looking for a blue one or a grey one in this situation. If you present both to them, then they might think, oh, do you know what? Nah. If you put them on separately, that's better. Okay, now I paid for these. What did I pay for them? I paid £4 for them. Yeah, £4 each for them. Okay, so I'll be putting these on for between 10 and 12. Make me an offer. This next one, it's a strange one, and I took it really just for a punt. Okay, but it's a Macron Alabama sort of like cricket shirt. I can find one match on this online. On the back, it's got a load of like numbers there as well. Okay, it's in lovely condition. Size small, you can see there. Okay, do Alabama have a cricket team? I don't know. I just couldn't really make any sort of match to this whatsoever, but it could be something that I'm totally missing. Okay, somebody might look at this and think, oh, do you know, yeah, that's nice, and then make me an offer. All right, so yeah, it's out there. I'm putting it out there. I paid £4 for it. I'm going to be putting it on for between 10 and 12. So again, it could be that I've totally underpriced this, and this is a bit of a collector's item. If that is the case, then well, I'm none the wiser, am I? Yeah, we're going to put it on, see how it goes. Okay, I'm always up for pushing that boundary and just seeing how the product can do. Don't play it safe all the time. Be prepared to maybe put some things out there, especially if they're only a couple of quid. okay? Because then you begin to learn about much more about what sells, what doesn't sell, okay? Even by looking at how many watches this gets, it will give me some sort of feedback for a product like this, which I'll describe the product as a little bit out there, a little bit rare, one thing that I've never seen before, okay? But don't let that put you off. Next up, pair of Nike Storm Fit trousers, like running bottoms. You can see there, Nike Storm Fit, okay? And they're medium. Yep, they're medium. You can see on the back there, it says Nike Running Division. It's like the shell suit material, and the Nike decal is there on the leg. Okay, it says Nike Running Division all the way down the leg. You've also got a zip at the bottom as well. Okay, these are like, they're a pair of like running bottoms. They're a pair of like track pants, running pants. I paid £10 for it. But before I paid the £10 for it, I did check online to see how much these go for. These go for about £25 to £30. They're still in good condition, okay? So that is how much I'm going to put them on for. All right, so I paid 10 for them. I'm going to put them on for about 25. All right, make me an offer. But again, it's something that you can see how many people are watching it. You can see how many people have viewed it. If you see that lots of people have viewed it, but nobody's watching it, you know then that maybe the price is a little bit high. So it's always worth going back and checking. And if you just have to drop the price a little bit, just as a little tempter, okay, there's nothing wrong with doing that, because at the end of the day, you want to sell it, and you want to sell it, in my opinion, as quickly as possible. Next up, nice pair of Converse Allstar in decent condition. Look at the soles there, okay? Really nice. You know, you can tell they're really nice. They're a nice colour as well. They're sort of like I say sky blue, but I mean a sky deep blue, okay? Not the light blue that you sometimes... When you got a nice deep blue sky, okay, that's the sort of colour that these are. You can see on the back there, the All-Star logo. These all sell. They're really, really popular, but you normally find that many places where you source your good from will overprice these. These were priced at £5.50. Nice little pricing for this. I'm going to put them on between 10 and 12. I'm expecting them to sell for that, basically because I will make sure that the photographs show the condition of them, and also hopefully the buyer will be watching this video as well, so they can actually see the condition of them. They are in really, really good condition. The size of them is, let me just check, I should have checked it before. Okay, size 5. Okay, size 5. Yep, UK size 5. So yeah, nice size 5 blue Converse All-Star. Okay, sell them all day. Next up, I'm getting in a lot of Rohan stuff at the moment. I'm finding a lot of Rohan trousers, couple of shirts, okay, and I found now this lovely jacket, okay. It's a Rohan assignment jacket, okay. It wears the decal on it. I've shown you that. Have I showed you the wrong side? Yes, I have. Okay, it's there on that breast there. But yeah, you can see there, just a nice jacket. All right, the photos will show it better than this, but really this shows the condition of it. There are no rips, there are no tears in it. All right, and it is in absolutely cracking condition. I like Rohan because on the labels they'll put, you know, it says Rohan. You can see there, it says Rohan assignment jacket. Okay, so you know exactly what you were looking for. So that goes into the title on your eBay store. Absolutely. If you don't put that in, then you really are missing out on somebody doing a specific search. Okay, because Rohan name all their things, people do have the ability to do the specific search, so you might as well take the opportunity. But yeah, it's nice. It's just a nice throw on jacket. Okay, and you know, it will go nice with a pair of jeans, it will go nice with any sort of dress, pair of trousers, but it's a size small. Okay, it's women's small. Okay, but yeah, nice Rohan assignment jacket. And finally, for the shop drops this week, I haven't shown you much golf stuff recently, have I? Okay, you know, it is quite interesting just how seasonal these things are, because probably about April, May time, there was quite a bit of golf stuff that I was getting. So yeah, the stuff that drops into the charity shops, there is a definite amount of seasonality to it. Okay, but I have picked up this lovely pair of Oscar Jacobson golf trousers. These are, if I have a look here, 34, 33. You know, they're black, and not only have I got those, these are a 34, 33 Oscar Jacobson. I've also got a pair of navy blue ones. Okay, now these ones, those black ones are known as a comfort fit. These ones, they haven't got comfort fit written on them, and when you feel it, they've got a little bit of a waxy feel about them. I think these ones are a bit of waterproofed. Okay, a bit of waterproofing into these, so I will put that into the listing. But again, these ones are 34 by 34. Again, the Oscar Jacobson label there. This is a good brand name to look out for golf. You know, it pays. If you come across a brand that you're not aware of, don't dismiss it. Research it. Okay, the easiest way to do that is to go onto the eBay app, type in the brand name, just put trousers after it, and you will see, you'll be able to compare the price that they're at to the price that they're at on eBay and see if there's any margin there. Because I've also got a pair of beige Oscar Jacobson trousers as well. Again, 34 by 34. So these were a good find. Yeah, paid £4 each for those, and I'm going to be putting them on at about £15. Okay, so again, make me an offer. But again, am I going to put them all on together? No, I will separate them, because if somebody's looking, and you know that there might be one colour that they don't want, so you're not going to spend money on stuff colours that you don't want. So I would say to you, always separate. And selling them as a job lot, I wouldn't advise. It doesn't work, and you probably won't make as much back from it as well. Okay, right, so that's it. All right, that's it. So a couple of things dropping into the shop this week. Again, things that I believe are strong products and will sell well. But for the time being, I'm keeping my videos a bit shorter now. All right, but hopefully you're still enjoying them. Please feedback as to, you know, how you feel about how things are doing. As I said, the business is growing, the shop is growing. We need to do something about it, because otherwise I might have it falling down on me. But yeah, please like, comment, subscribe to your heart's content. But for now, this is Smithy out. All right, hope to see you soon. Bye bye.